If you're tired of surface-level history and want the truth behind the front lines, subscribe now. Today we're breaking open a forgotten piece of the past. There are moments in war where a single realization rewrites everything. Not a new weapon, not reinforcements, not intelligence from above. Just one man understanding the battlefield differently than everyone else. On Guadalcanal in late 1942, American Marines were being dismantled one body at a time by Japanese snipers who seemed impossible to find, impossible to fight, and impossible to escape. The jungle itself appeared to be killing men. What no one realized yet was that the enemy wasn't invisible at all. They were fixed in place. And once that truth surfaced, the balance of power in the Pacific shifted. The sniper threat on Guadalcanal wasn't about accuracy, but about fear. Japanese snipers on Guadalcanal weren't operating like Western doctrine expected. They weren't firing from long range and relocating. They worked close, often inside 100 yards, sometimes close enough to hear Marines speak. They fired once, killed one man, and then the jungle went silent. No movement, no retreat, no second shot. That silence did more damage than the bullet itself. It froze units in place and drained confidence patrol by patrol. Marines searched brush, ravines, fallen logs and tree trunks at ground level because that's where doctrine told them danger lived. But the deaths kept coming, and nothing changed. Japanese snipers turned the canopy into a weapon. What American units didn't understand was that Japanese sniper doctrine in jungle warfare was vertical. These riflemen climbed high into tree forks, sometimes 50 or 60 feet up, and tied themselves in with canvas straps and rope. This wasn't bravado. It was survival. They remained in position for 12 to 16 hours at a time. Without restraints, exhaustion or heat would send them falling to their deaths. Once tied in, they didn't relocate after firing. They couldn't. They stayed exactly where they were, trusting camouflage and stillness to keep them alive. That decision made them terrifying. It also made them predictable. Why one Marine recognized what everyone else missed. Corporal Thomas Lyons didn't come from a shooting background. He came from Oregon logging country. He grew up reading trees for a living. He understood weight, balance, branch geometry, and how human mass distorts natural patterns. After watching another Marine die from a single unseen shot, Lyons didn't search for movement. He searched for structure. Instead of scanning randomly, he divided the canopy into sections and studied each one slowly. He wasn't looking for a rifle barrel or a face, he was looking for proportion. Vertical symmetry, a mass that didn't belong. Nature is chaotic. Humans are not. That was the insight. When Lyons realized the sniper hadn't retreated, the entire problem changed. A man tied into a tree cannot move without noise. He cannot shift silhouette. He cannot descend quickly. That immobility creates a pattern. Once Lyons spotted the unnatural shape in a tree fork, he understood that every sniper who fired once and went silent was likely still right where he shot from. He fired upward. The sniper's rifle fell first. The body stayed suspended, still tied in. The ghost was real, and now it was dead. The kill wasn't the breakthrough. The explanation was. Lyons' method was reported up the chain, analysed and condensed into a simple tactical brief. Marines were instructed to scan the canopy first after sniper fire, using grid searches instead of instinctive sweeps. Focus on tree forks, heavy branches. Look for vertical human proportions, not motion. Within 48 hours, units began identifying and killing snipers in minutes, instead of losing men for weeks. At the Guadalcanal River, 4 tied-in snipers were eliminated in one engagement. Near Henderson Field, 2 more were found the same way. Fear didn't disappear, but it stopped controlling the battlefield. Japanese commanders realized too late what had changed. Their snipers were trained for endurance, not mobility. Untying, climbing down, and relocating created noise and exposure. Looser restraints led to falls. Ground-level hides reduced effectiveness and survivability. Their greatest strength, patience, had become a liability. By early 1943, sniper casualties soared while Marine losses dropped sharply. The math spoke for itself. This isn't just a World War II story. It's a lesson in counter-ambush thinking. Static enemies leave patterns. Long-duration positions create detectable geometry. Whether it's jungle warfare, urban combat, or modern reconnaissance, immobility always trades concealment for predictability. The Marines didn't win by better camouflage or sharper eyes. They won by changing how they looked. Thomas Lyons died in 1944 without knowing what he started. His insight became standard operating procedure across every Marine division in the Pacific and later entered formal jungle warfare manuals. Today, canopy search principles are still taught in sniper and reconnaissance training. One man didn't defeat the jungle. He learned to read it. If you want more stories where battlefield survival hinges on real tactics, not myths, subscribe to Warfare Frontlines. Share this with someone who thinks war is only about firepower. Sometimes it's about seeing what everyone else ignores.